What up, guys? It's your boy Akie checking in here with another video. In this video, I want to talk about why transactional funding is something that you should at least try out one time for a couple different reasons. The first reason is that you want to see the most amount of you want your property to get as much number one exposure as possible, but also give you the chance or a long enough chance to make as much profit as possible. There's a couple reasons why that is. That's just because number one, you'll be able to actually have access to the property at all times of the day, rather than being able to, or rather than asking the owner what hours are they available, or asking tenants or what hours they available, things like that. You actually own the property gives you the ultimate fiduciary responsibility to, at any time of the day, be able to give as much attention, exposure, and be able to even hold a feeding frenzy, is what some people call in the industry, to where you can have as much people over there as possible at one time, even auction it off. There's so many different options that you have by using, the closing method, and then whether that be with transactional funding or your own money. But I'm actually trying out a property right now with my with transactional funding, and it's something that I wish I would have really paid attention to earlier on, but it's something that I'm trying out now, and I feel like it's gonna go pretty smoothly. So right now, I hope that you guys are doing well. This is just a really short video, but I felt like it'd be important to go ahead and shoot this out there. So if you haven't thought about lending or using a lending platform before, look into it. Number one, do your due diligence. There's some terminology that you may want to look into that's very important. Things like points and you know just different terminology. Point meaning percentage points of the whole ARV and LTV, loan to value, things like that are important when you're looking at stuff like that. But that does, however, make the whole process of wholesaling and reselling more complicated. But it is something that if you take the time to learn these couple things, that you can have more opportunity, because at the end of the day, the more information that you have, well, applicable information that you have, is gonna lead to greater returns in the future. So that may be something that you're not ready for, that you just want to do a simple assignment, 30-day close, 45-day close, which is pretty dope. But this is a tool in the tool belt. It's not for every situation. It's just that I've been reminiscing over the past couple of deals I've done, to where I was really in a rush towards the end of a deal, where if I actually closed on it with my own cash, or just use some type of lending platform, where where you're looking at the interest rates, and it's something that you're not planning on holding a property that a motivated seller has for a whole year, but rather you're closing on it fairly quickly with the lender or with your own cash, and then you're able to go maybe a couple more months, and give it more exposure and let you mark it up for a better fee. So all right, guys, that's all I got to talk about today in this video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.